Good morning, Tuesday, May 3rd, day 7 of our trip. We're on US Highway 180 heading east towards Petrified Forest National Park, the south entrance. So it's just after 11. I had a few things at work I had to take care of. Elena patiently waited for me while I took care of that. And so now we're on our way. Temperature is 71 degrees, mostly sunny, and it's going to be about 10 degrees warmer tomorrow. Of course, tomorrow we're on our way to Albuquerque. National Park South Entrance is about 18 miles away. From what we could tell on the map from the internet, you enter from the south and then you drive through the park all the way back up just past Interstate 40, and it's that northern part just north of Interstate 40 where the Painted Desert is. So I think there's probably about, I'd say at least 30 miles, maybe even 40 miles worth of driving inside the park itself. So that should take us pretty much the whole afternoon, and we'll film more as we get to the park and start seeing some of the lookouts and some of the sights. All right, here we are at the entrance to the national park. We just took a couple of still shots. Pretty desolate land out here so far. Elena is checking out the sign. The ranger station is probably about 2 miles up the road. So we're going to head there now. We just pulled off at a turnout just to take a brief video of the terrain of the area. Interesting topography. More interesting stuff hopefully up ahead though. The road's not in the best of shape here. Pretty bumpy. There's a few mesas off in the distance. Alright, we're at the Crystal Forest Overlook. There's an 8/10 of a mile trail, probably taken through asphalt. And there's our first view of the petrified wood. Zoom in on it down there for you. So we'll take this little loop trail and see where it takes us. So here's a petrified log. Funny how it looks like they picked up with a saw. Elena tells me this was a river. They were submerged in the river, and then when the river receded, the silica, I guess, acted to petrify the wood. This particular log, well, I guess it's a different one. It goes under the path, and there's another log there. And we're about halfway through the trail. Looks like at the highest point of the trail. Alright, we're nearing the end of the trail. We're on our way back to the car. Crystal Forest. Took some nice pictures. Weather's perfect. Light breeze, about 70 degrees. Shirt sleeve weather. Your behind looks very nice.
Would you like it if I filmed you from behind?
I don't have a big behind, so that's okay. Just a quick panorama. We're going to head to the truck and head off to some other sites. This is the Agate Bridge. Basically a petrified log over a small ravine. And they've got it reinforced with concrete underneath, with a big sign saying, "Stay off the log." This is Blue Mesa Overlook. Okay, here's another viewpoint of the Blue Mesa Loop. We moved on about another mile or so. This is looking, I think, more to the north. Okay, we're going to take the Blue Mesa Trail. At least part of the way. It's a pretty steep trail. We just had a nice lunch. Elena packed sandwiches and snacks. So we're going to go burn it off.
Do you want a picture of that?
I think I will. Yeah, I will.
Yeah,
I'll get a picture of this. Here we are descending the trail.
Come here, Charlie.
Pretty canyon. Similar to Bryce Canyon, just not the color. There's a few hoodoos out here.
Not Charlie.
Elena's going to walk out to the ledge. Nice. Okay, we're almost at the bottom. I'm trying to get to the canyon itself and take a shot looking up. So we think we're almost there. Okay, this is the bottom of the Blue Canyon Trail. Elena already started back up to the truck with Charlie. And I'm going to do the same. We took some still shots down here. There's an overlook up there that we're probably going to drive past since we saw it from down below. And there's the trail. Steep trail getting back up to the road. Here's some evidence of the steep slope of the trail coming back up. Elena's sitting on the bench up there on the left. Okay, now we're at Newspaper Rock, which is a National Historic Landmark with petroglyphs.
Okay.
And the petroglyphs are on the side of these rocks. I think I got some with my still camera. I'm going to try to zoom in with the video camera and see if we can catch anything. Well, I can't tell if those are drawings. I guess they are. It looks like there's somebody holding an arrow. Yeah, there's a human figure there. Try to see what else there is. Gonna zoom out. And let's look at this rock over here. Oops. Yeah, there's more. There. Tracks. Very interesting. How old are they? 10,000?
That gives you a better view.
How old are they? 10,000?
Huh?
How old are they?
So some of them are 2,000 years old, but that gives you a better view. Do the telescope.
I could see them with the camera.
Yeah. Can you see it with yours?
Pretty sure. Yeah, I saw that one already.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Okay, we just crossed over I-40 and now we're at the Lacey Overlook, and this is part of the Painted Desert. A lot more color than what we've seen so far. Very pretty. We're gonna keep going. We got about 4 or 5 miles left. Okay, here's Nozoni Point. Looking out a little more towards the southwest, or maybe the northwest. Northwest.
Yeah, ask them to take a picture of us.
Very pretty. We're going to take a couple of selfies. Okay, we're at Pintado Point. I saw an Airstream coming down the road there. Perfect timing. The wind has picked up, but this is the prettiest vista that we've seen so far. This is out towards the east and out towards the west. That is Pilot Rock out there. There's a couple of pinnacles out in the distance in the foreground. And I think San Francisco Peak is way out there in the background. Let's try to zoom a little closer and pan our way back. Okay, now we're at Kachina Point and the Painted Desert Inn, another National Historic Landmark. I'm looking at it from below. And the vista from here is also pretty good. Now it's still, not a breath of wind. Okay, this is our last stop. We're at the Petrified Forest Painted Desert Visitor Center. We're going to go inside, take a little look around, and then head the 25 miles or so back to Holbrook and the trailer. Now 5 after 7 here at the campground in Holbrook, and the sun went down about 5 minutes ago. I was on the phone with my mom, so I ended up missing it. But this caps the end of the long day. We had a good time at Petrified Forest and at the Painted Desert. We got back to the trailer early enough to where we were able to do some laundry. And so after a week on the road, we took care of our laundry, and now we're ready for the drive to Albuquerque tomorrow. We'll try to leave a little earlier than normal because New Mexico is an hour ahead, so we're going to lose an hour, and so we'll try to leave here early, and it is going to be over 200 miles, I think about 225 miles from here to Albuquerque on Interstate 40. So we'll see how that turns out. And I think that's just about going to do it. The weather is nice and mild. Not too cold, didn't have to put the heat on last night after that, even after that rain kind of went through in the wind. So from Holbrook, Arizona, that's it until tomorrow.